All right, waiting for things to start up, and there they are. Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Thursday, December 5th, 2019. It's 7:45 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. Bart Simpson patterns are in the news. We recently had one, and we'll look at that a little bit closer shortly. It's a red day in the market, looks like. Bitcoin is down 1.17%, coming in at 7,393. Dow Jones Industrial Average, MACD, is negative and starting the day with a green candle. S&P MACD is negative, starting the day with a green candle. And the Russell 2000 Index actually has a MACD which is negative but appears to be turning positive, and we have a green candle so far today. Tether into Bitcoin, 2.37 billion. Tether into Ethereum, 877 million. All right, Masari.io shows a market cap of 134 billion and real volume of 389 million. Not bad. All right, totaling Bitfinex, BitMEX, and Binance. Total longs 63%, total shorts 36%. Binance, the shorters on Binance are a little bit less pessimistic than usual because the longs are 43% and the shorts are only 56%. Bitcoin dominance 68.75. Total altcoin market cap 58 billion. All right, Bitcoin CMA futures still below the 200 moving average on the daily. Now looking at the Bitcoin 2-hour chart, here's that Bart Simpson pattern we can see here. And of course that was not organic at all. Obviously that's some pumping and dumping. It's nice how it actually kind of rode the 200 moving average there for a little bit, but it never seemed to make support out of it. Obviously it was resistance even with this wick above it, and we crashed. So Bart Simpson pattern, you can see it very clearly. Watch out for these. When we pump like that and start going sideways, most likely we're going to come right back. So be wary of the Bart Simpson pattern. You can see it very clearly there. Now here it was not organic, of course. This looks kind of whale pump and dump to me. But this trend here, this beautiful diagonal motion going up, that is a much more organic looking trend. Let's see on the 2-hour if we can get above the 200 moving average today. I know this is a very short time frame, but it does help us see maybe a price action to get an idea of what Bitcoin is doing. Now on the 2-hour, as we can see with the MACD, histogram is widening and MACD is positive. This is good. Immediate price action, of course, but still, that does help see the bigger picture too, just like looking at the daily. Now, looking at the 45-minute chart, you can definitely see that Bart Simpson pattern from yesterday. That is very apparent. Like I was saying earlier, watch out for these. This is what tends to happen. Pump and dump. All right, getting back to this, pump and dump. So watch out for those. But this, on the other hand, this beautiful trend, that's something I have much more confidence in. We're above the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart. I know that's very, very short time frame, but looking at the 2-hour, maybe we'll make it above there today. I would love to see this organic diagonal action keep going and get above and start using the 200 as support. That'd be nice to see. On the daily here, we are above the 618 fib line. That is good. We keep getting further above that, but we are below the 200 moving average, the 21 weekly EMA, and the 50 MA. So got some moving averages to get above on the daily if we're going to get back to being bullish, but at least we are above the 618 fib line. When we get to this .5 fib line and start using that at support at around 81 or 8200, now that's when things are looking better, in my opinion. Looking at the MACD on the daily, the MACD is positive, but it's also kind of weak. Although the histogram is slowly widening, I really am. To me, it is too soon to tell if this is a fake out or if this is going to be real. We shall see. The wave buy sell indicator is still saying sell. Don't buy yet. All right, looking at this 4-hour chart going all the way back to December of last year, we seem to be in this little box right now where we're working between like 8,000 and 71 or 7,200. We're bouncing back and forth here. If you do note, we have incredible support and resistance in the chart around 8,000 and a lot of support and resistance via the VPPR, the buy-sell volume. So I would love to keep moving up towards that .5 fib line. Around here I have it about 8,500 on the daily. The way I was drawing it out, it was more around the 8,100, but it all depends on how you draw it. But basically, we need to get above 8,000. A little bit above 8,000 would be great to be bouncing off this nice support on the chart and buy-sell volume previously. And then, of course, there's a nice buy-sell volume up around 87, 8,600. So it's all about, can we keep above this .618 fib line? It's better to find here if we're looking at on the daily. You see it more clearly. We did bounce off it. Let's hope we keep going. And of course, some see this as a bullish continuation, where this would be the flagpole, this would be the downward channel. Will we break above it? Well, we have quite a ways to go, up or down, before we really see how this downward channel plays out. Big news. ENJ, you may have noticed, is pumping. Of course, now it's, well, dumping a little bit in this very short time frame chart, but it's definitely pumping on news, I think. And this is how Microsoft validates engines, or ENJ. Tech launches Azure Heroes. This is a little collaboration between Microsoft and ENJ. Nice to see, depending on how you view the world. And definitely it did pump ENJ. And I want to mention that before this news came out, in Blockchain Education, a group that I am very happy to be a part of, we could see this starting to form in the chart, and a lot of us got in on it. So a lot of these beautiful gains, well, Blockchain Education members got them. Just wanted to mention that the charts do start to respond even before the news comes out. Sometimes you don't know why the chart's starting to set up so well, and then the news comes out. Well, what you're basically doing is getting in on with the people who knew before everybody else knew, before the news was actually out. So Blockchain Education helped me grab this, and it's been mad crazy gains. As always, obstacles can't stop you, weather can't stop you, heartbreak can't stop you, failure can't stop you, only you can stop you. You are a warrior. Keep at it. It's a hard game, but we're winning. I have been a member of Blockchain Education for over 2 years, and it has been a huge factor in my success as a crypto trader. Click on the link in the description, and you will be attached to an amazing fat discount that will not last forever, that discount. Really, the platform is growing quite quickly, and get the discount while you can. Get that locked in. With that said, watch this infomercial, and you will learn a lot about blockchain education. Once you sign up, you can watch hours of video on the blockchain education method. You can sit back, chill, and learn a method that absolutely works. And with that said, it isn't like it's a couple of videos that are years old. No, new videos are constantly being made as the community asks for more knowledge. So new questions there. Jonathan Regan, he's in the chat constantly, along with other amazing traders. And the content, the educational content, keeps growing. So recently we had a membership update, but also we have a video on the 200 moving average. He really zoomed in on it. Like, here's some info. He helped us get even better at using the 200 moving average in different time frames, and also the Dirty 30 scanner. I can't tell you about that because, well, sorry, but you got to join. But if you do implement that in TradingView, you're going to be able to zero in on coins that are about to rock, as you can see right here. Now, with that said, you can watch a video. It's linked in the show notes. It's basically Become a Successful Trader, Discover the 5 Pillars to Success. But basically, their education, methodology, discovery, support, and automation. One of the most important things really is support. You need to have a crew to trade with. And so once you become part of the Blockchain Education family, you've got a 24-hour chat, and you are hanging out with people who actually really care about your success. And everybody's chatting, and we're comparing charts, and there's always experts in there to really help. But it's not always an expert that can help. You're going to find yourself helping others. You're going to be an expert before you know it. So I hope you sign up. Look, these are some recent calls. These are a couple days old, so I'm not showing anybody anything that just happened. But look at that. These are gains. And if you want it, you could have been auto-entered into these, or you could have entered into them manually. Now, we also have a weekly newsletter that shows all the wins, all the gains. So basically, look at that. Last couple weeks, we've had these are the average gains. Boom, I don't want to show you too much. This is for members only. But top 10 performers for the week. Boom. These are all calls that everybody was in, who chose to be in. Either manually entered or they were auto-entered in the hybrid system. So hey, look, Blockchain Education, let's make money. Let's build something great together. I hope to see you there. I'm Cowboy Craig in the chat.